you ask me to define what pickleball is, I'll say pickleball is a sport where all the men from around India compete, go to the finals and ultimately lose to Rashein Samuel in the finals. That's kind of what pickleball is for me. Thank you so much for being on board with us, Rashein. So we've started off a new series called Humans of Pickleball, where basically I'd want to talk less about pickleball and probably more about Rashein as a personality. We want to uncover your thought process, what you do, etc. So before all this journey, can you quickly give us an intro about yourself?
Okay, so I'm Rashein. I used to play tennis for a good chunk of my life. I did engineering and then I started working at RCS, where I lead a team of devs and sales, ops people. We implement procurement automation, fixed asset management. People are probably hoping to just speak about pickleball now. But yeah, that's what I do. So I'm tech. I work in a tech company and yeah, a lot of things to do with software applications, ASP tools, etc.
Can I verify this with your Form 16 because I find you in the court all the time?
Yes, you can. So I manage my day. So I work from 9 to 6 and before that I play, after that I play.
And we did a lot of LinkedIn search about you and all that, but there is some more juice I got about you. Why are you called Bob?
No, so I am actually represented by Picklism, so they've tied up with me.
Okay.
And they're my sponsors, so they cover me for my travel, etc. for playing tournaments.
Okay.
They've been extremely supportive. And so I'm called the Beast of Bulls. So Morats in Tamil means Morattu, right? Like, so I'm for them, I've been branded as the Beast of Bulls.
Morattu Kalai.
Yes.
Is what they call.
Yes.
That's a famous Rajinikanth movie as well. Slightly sliding that in. So, so you were ranked 24 at one time for India, which I think is an absolutely phenomenal achievement. So can you shed some light on that?
Did my engineering. I finished, I think, for 2012, and then I took professional tennis for 2 years, just went hard at it. Within my first year, I luckily made it to 20, 25, 24 and played one more year, made few ATP points. But then the thing is, it was a lot to fund, very expensive sport, so didn't have a financial backing, so then ended up getting back to work. But now luckily, thank God, I mean, pickleball has come and it's more sustainable also. And even after I financially became stable, I started playing tennis. And then pickleball came into the scene and now I'm playing more
question.
pickleball.
You are a Tamilian but who's kind of settled in Bangalore. So one question which most of us generally end up asking is Tamil Nadu sambar or Karnataka sambar?
Karnataka sambar. My wife is going to but yeah, Karnataka sambar for me.
Idli, vade, sambar dip. Nothing beats that.
Yeah, nothing. I am masala dosa.
Masala dosa. Absolutely. We are with India's first pickleball couple, Dr. Spandan and Kasturi. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Okay. Can you give us a brief intro about how you guys met?
So this was in Goa 2023, where we were, paired up by somebody for a mixed doubles tournament. We left the tournament as friends, and now we are here as a married couple fighting on the courts and playing together.
Okay. What do you do professionally, Kasturi?
So I'm working as a chief manager in collections. My company's name is GetVantage.
We have Dr. Spandan on the other side, somebody who's picked up this sport way before anybody else. I think both of them do. Right in 2018 when it was very less fashionable. So can you tell us about your journey, Dr. Spandan?
I'm a veterinarian by profession.
Okay.
I've been playing from last 6 years.
Okay.
So we are the early adapters of this sport.
Okay.
So we were playing multi-racket sport, so that's how we led to pickleball. And we picked up pickleball pretty faster for the same reason, I would say.
Okay.
And here we are after 6 years on Go Rally courts, playing the Super Leagues.
Also, I think when you're playing sport together, of course, partners disagree with each other over certain points. So is it easy or difficult for you to kind of take that aggression out on each other?
Would you like to answer?
It's pretty difficult, I would say, not so easy at all.
Okay.
So we do have disagreements on court.
Okay.
Off courts also, but more on courts, I would say. So we still somehow, make it happen, get the win, and try to calm down ourselves in between the points, talk to each other, and do some strategical moves. So that's how we are winning, keep winning it, and keep enjoying pickleball together.
I'm with Mr. Popular Tshering. Tshering, as always, is around pickleball courts and spends most of his time winning games. So, Tshering, we are a part of a new feature, which is called the Humans of Pickleball. I'd like you to say a few words about yourself.
I'm a full-time corporate employee. I currently work at Xiaomi. I've worked in Myntra, Flipkart and CureFit, which you popularly know as Cult. And I've been playing pickleball for the last 1 year. I'm in absolute love with it.
Switching topics, I think you've also worked with Myntra. So an interesting topic is in men's fashion. What was like a category that you were very surprised that this kind of blew up?
So I think the biggest change that was happening in India around that time was just the emergence of smaller brands like, at the time it was very small, Decathlon, right? Cult Sport for that matter. These are brands which deal in the sportswear division, which was a very, very nascent sort of, this is back in 2020, just around COVID times, right? Sportswear wasn't really blooming. Now, if you look at it, even normal fashion, it's a lot of athletic casual wear, right? So I think it's just boomed a lot, and I think during my time in Myntra, we saw just the beginning of it all with brands like Decathlon coming in, Cult Sport coming in, and making sportswear more fashionable.
Because you've worked with Myntra, I get to validate and ask you this question. Can you rate my outfit?
You look sharp, is what I'll say. The fit is good. You're not wearing an ill-fitting shirt. The pants look fine. It's not over, it's not too long, and the shoes are absolutely fine. So, and the color tone could maybe a little less contrasty, but because nowadays it's a lot more of tone on tone, like black on black, white on white. But this is not bad. I would rate it a solid 6 out of 10.
Solid 6 out of 10 is probably the best score I've scored, so I'm absolutely happy to get it from an expert. Millions of Indians have taken to pickleball across the last couple of years, but I have Kavya with me, who's fallen in love with the sport way back, almost 7 years back in 2018. She's probably the only person I know in my pickleball circle who's been following this sport for quite some time and also playing it. So, namaskara Kavya, great to have you with us. Namaskara. And ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿ ಪಿಕಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಇಷ್ಟು ಫೇಮಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ how did you kind of pick it up avagale?
Avaga we had like 20-30 people now. Start ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 2018 ಅಲ್ಲಿ, and we started playing for fun. And once I started going for tournaments there, I lost first few tournaments, 2 or 3 tournaments I lost. But I gave a very good fight as I had badminton background. ಮುಂಚೆ ಥ್ರೋಬಾಲ್ ಆಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ, ವಾಲಿಬಾಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ಸ್, ಥ್ರೋಬಾಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ಸ್, ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ಮಿಂಟನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಅಥ್ಲೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಪುಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಥ್ರೋ. ಸೊ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಂತ ಹೋದಾಗ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಫೈಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸೋತೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ. ದೆನ್ ಲೇಟರ್ ಆನ್ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ವಿನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನನ್ನ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ ಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸರ್ಶಿಪ್ಸ್ ಬಂತು, ದ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೇ ಬಂತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬ ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರು. ಸೊ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ವಿನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ಆವಾಗ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಐ ಗೋ ಟು ಅದರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಮುಂಬೈ, ರಾಜಸ್ಥಾನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್, ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮೆಡಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್.
ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನವ ಡೇಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ 3 years ಇಂದ the pickleball in Bangalore is hyped up. ತುಂಬ ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಜನ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಒಂದು 1 year ಇಂದ you can see the crowd. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೆಂಟರ್ಸಲ್ಲೂ there are a lot of people playing. So 1 year ಇಂದ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. And my students are picking up their games also. ಇವಾಗ ನನ್ನ ವಿನ್ಗಿಂತ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ವಿನ್ ಆದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಟಿಪಿಕಲ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೋ ಇವರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಆಸಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ that students win is more important. So we have Mr. Ashwin with us, and he is wearing a jersey every Indian cricket fan will absolutely hate. So with that said in mind, are you still ready for this interview?
Yes, bring it on. Aussie mentality.
So Ashwin, can you tell me a little more about yourself?
I've been a sports nut from the beginning. I always wanted to play something, and I started playing table tennis, and it reflected in my professional choices as well. So I work now at Sportskeeda, where I head multiple sports verticals like football, pro wrestling, NFL, cricket, MMA. So yeah, I've always been into sports, and if I had to describe myself in one sentence, I would say I live and die by sports.
So I think considering your background in journalism and sports as well, what do you think India as a country needs to do to become a global superpower in sports?
Yeah, so what I think is firstly, like how we have subjects like maths, science, we need to have something called physical education. We need to grade it, have exams there, and then it becomes something which can be pursued as a career. Even now, while it's changing slowly, but people take it as a good to have, an additional thing rather than it being the main focus. So I think that is something which should be done in the grassroots. Apart from that, it is improving. New sports like pickleball, the sponsorships are good. There are athletes getting sponsored to play international events. The more exposure we get, the better we'll become. We just need to play more tournaments because talent-wise, India can match anyone else.
I am with Mr. Mayank once again. Mayank is our exclusive celebrity who's featured on our channel twice. one in our regular edition and one for our super special edition today, which is the Humans of Pickleball. So last week when you saw Mayank, he's the Clark Kent, who's the reporter working in a Superman disguise, and today he is Superman in his Superman costume, playing and being a part of this tournament. So great to have you with us once again, Mayank. What do you think about today's tournament?
It's pretty good. I think it's one of a kind because great initiative by Go Rally first of all, because you have the best of Bangalore playing here in multiple divisions. So the best of the best, they don't really get to play each other usually in tournaments, because tournaments it's a pick of a shit, right? You never know who you will play. But here we get to play the best and we get to get the experience of playing the best. I think it improves everybody who's coming in a lot as a player, because you get to learn a lot. When you lose, that happens. That's a part of the game. But at the end of the day, you get to learn a lot.
So you've had a very interesting journey from Canada to Kannada, which is back to Bangalore. So can you give us a bit of insight on that?
That's amazing wordplay, by the way. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. So I'm originally from Delhi. I moved to Bangalore, just give a short background, to do my engineering. Married a Kannadiga girl, and then we moved to Canada to just explore the world and kind of grow as a couple and as individuals as well. We wanted to always do that, see the world. And being in the West kind of gives you a different perspective towards things, because India is very different. Even now, even though we're catching up, it's still a lot of variation from India in the East and then Western countries. So we just wanted to see that, explore it for ourselves and see what the differences in culture are. Because I feel traveling, and especially not just traveling, living in places other than your hometown or home countries makes you grow as a person, makes you mature, makes you understand people on a personal level a lot better. And I think that's helped us a lot. That was one of the reasons, but we also wanted to travel the world.
Okay.
See different places. And we did that a lot, and now finally, spending about 9 years in Canada and then sometime in Europe, we have finally landed back into the Kannada land.
Okay.
And we are back in Bangalore, settled here, enjoying Bangalore.
So you have traveled the world, you've been to different cities. Can you tell us why Karnataka food is the best?
Ooh, that's my Delhi friends and my Delhi family shouldn't see this. But since you've asked, I'll tell you why. I love the Bangalore breakfast. The Bangalore dosa is the best in the world. Honestly, I've had dosa everywhere, but the Bangalore dosa, Bangalore sambar as well, on record, is the best sambar. It is a little bit sweet.
Mic drop.
It is a little bit sweet. People love it. Everybody loves it. It goes well, best with the idli, best with the dosa. That's my favorite breakfast. Vighne dosa of my mother-in-law. Love it.
Most of the professionals we interview are kind of doing a job and then spending spare time playing pickleball. But Aditya is a student in this list, and he hopes to make pickleball his future, his career per se. So how is that journey going?
So far it's been a little tough because I'm working in engineering on the side and I have to get pickleball in as well. Getting good grades is important because at the end of sports doesn't work. You need to have a batsman. So engineering is tough. So right now it's going pretty well. My first year went pretty well. Now hopefully I can do the same with the further years.
I think biryani across the board is very standard. But then only the Kerala biryani is very different. So what makes Kerala biryani unique?
I love the chettinad biryani which we get.
Okay.
In my 11th and 12th PU we used to get it.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, whether it's the masala, whether it's the fried chicken they put into it. Nothing beats that for me.
That brings us to the end of our coverage of our special edition, Humans of Pickleball. We will be back with a new edition soon, talking to many more personalities, many more people to understand why they make this sport one of the most beautiful sports in the country. This is Arjun with cameraman Gautam signing off. Thank you.